everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, back with another episode of One Take Testing, the show in which I attempt to show off a deck, give you a sense of how it plays, and let you know my thoughts all in one singular take. We're on take one. Come on. If you see this large numerical countdown up here, this is a notation that the subathon that I started earlier this morning is still going. That's the amount of time left, currently at 32 hours. If you come to twitch.tv/MBT Yu-Gi-Oh, you can still catch it. I am going to be playing a lot of fun games with a lot of cool guests, some of which are Yugists, and some of whom play Yu-Gi-Oh. Speaking of, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the reason we are here today. I have got a banger of a deck, something that absolutely strikes fear into the heart of any individual who had to play against me from the years 2017 to 2019. I'm talking about Umi! Now, unfortunately, this is in Pacifis control, and as much as I wish that it was, that deck's time has probably come and gone. This is the way of the future, old man. A legendary ocean, becoming the most powerful Umi available to play, and boy, oh boy, does the new Mako Tsunami support enable a really, really sick list. So check out what we're playing here today. KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan is the entire reason to play this new Umi strategy. While Umi's on the field, every player can only control one face-up non-water monster. Just like goes in match, if you control two or more face-up water monsters, you gotta send some of them to the graveyard so they can only control one. Then during your main phase, you can add an Umi, a KAIRYU-SHIN spell trap, or a Sea Stealth spell trap from your deck to your hand. Now, the Sea Stealth trap card is maybe one of the most powerful cards ever printed. The KAIRYU-SHIN spells are sometimes pops, sometimes torrential tribute searchers, and of course Umi needs no introduction. This is an absolutely fantastic card. It is enabled by a series of peripheral cards like Warrior of Atlantis, a card which searches a legendary ocean. Technically, this card should not exist. A legendary ocean is not a viable target off of something like a prohibition because it's called Umi at all times, but because Konami said so, this card works the way it's intended. We've got Felicia. This card allows you to send an Umi from your hand, deck, or face-up field to the graveyard, a special water monster from your hand, and when your opponent activates a spell card or effect or a monster effect while Umi's on the field, you can negate it, then it gains 600 attack and defense. Maiden of the Aqua is in here for reasons. And Terror King Salmon is as well. Both of these we'll get to in time, but the star of the show is a Legendary Ocean. This card decreases the level of all of your water monsters in hand by 1. And that means you can normal summon a KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan. Sea Stealth 2 is an Umi while on the field, and your opponent can't target water monsters you control with non-water monster effects. At the start of the battle phase, you can summon a monster that specifically lists Umi from your hand or graveyard, and it's destroyed at the end of the battle phase. We need to find an Umi, and as a result, we are on one terraforming triple pot of prosperity, triple duality, in order to facilitate it. We're playing Fish Sonar. This card allows you to add a level 7 or lower water monster that lists Umi from its deck to your hand, and then if Umi's on the field, you can specially water normal monster from your deck as well. So you can search a KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan and then summon a normal monster. Our normal monster of choice is Terror King Salmon, though realistically you could do whatever you want. We've got 3 copies of Rage of KAIRYU-SHIN. This pops individual cards. KAIRYU-SHIN of the Reef summons monsters from deck. Lost Wind protects your Leviathan. Dragma Punishment is just an actually good card. Sea Stealth Attack is absolutely everything. And Solemn Strike is Solemn Strike. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should play a different card than Terror King Salmon. Let me check. So Monster, Normal, Water. We're supposed to be playing Go Giga Ga Gigio. No, I'm going to play Terror King Salmon. All right, let's jump into the match. Our nickname is going to be Pack2, and we're going to host with the password Gamer with an A at the end, Gamera. We're going to host in, I think, EU Central Casual, and the first one in gets a bite out of the champ. Loop, you're today's lucky contestant. Okay, we'll go second. Ooh, this is a sick hand. Oh my god. This is a really good one. Terraforming, eh? You better not be on it. Ooh, Magic Key. Okay, let's try it out. Unexpected Die is a very good start. They're going to get Clavicus here, I imagine. Megalo Smasher X. That's a weird one. Okay, Unsealing is fine. What do you search with Unsealing in this deck? Always Bafte, but there's the Clavicus to follow it up. Are they going to do something that I'm not prepared for? Going to use Unsealing to get the Mafte and shuffle back a card. We don't need to see what it is. They could make a Link Spider here to get the Clavicus out of hand and then go into a Halka-Fibrax. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to do. Okay, there's Clavicus. Oh, wow, we're activating the Mafte now. Sure, if you insist. Ritual Summon. Okay, we already have the Betos Buster. Oh, of course, Clavicus isn't a tuner. Oh, we sent a Gunkan Suship there. They're going to get Moff Teal. This is one of the new cards in the Magic Key deck. It enables a rank 4 Xyz usually, or a 8-star Synchro at the end of the combo. Oh, they're going to go for the normal summon now. Do they have a Magic Key in the graveyard? They're going to summon back the Megalo Smasher X, and then what are we doing with all these monsters? There's a Dragite. That's frustrating. There's a Halka-Fibrax. Oh, they're playing around like... I actually have no idea what they're playing around. Imperm? This... Whoa. This doesn't do what you want, buddy. Without zones on your side of the field, how are you gonna... What? Okay, well, we'll go for a Warrior of Atlantis here. Gonna grab ourselves a Legendary Ocean. We're gonna fire that off. I imagine this is going to be negated by the Dragite. I guess we'll see. Yep. No, not my Ocean. Anyway, that's the power of once per turns, baby. We'll activate ALO. And then let's go ahead and activate Fish Sonar. So we're going to be able to summon KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan, or add it to our hand. And then we are going to be able to special summon a water monster. So we're going to pick Terror King Salmon. We are going to normal summon the KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan, and that's going to goes and match our opponent. Rip Duality? Who needs Duality, idiot? We've got Terror King Salmon. They have elected to keep Clavicus as their singular one. Ooh, and imperming the Leviathan. That's a little frustrating. We could go for a Zeus here, but I think we just don't want to. Right? Wouldn't I just prefer to keep the Leviathan on field? I would. All right, we're going to go to the battle phase. The Terror King Salmon is going to attack the Clavicus, and this Leviathan isn't on summon. It's during the main phase. So provided we can make it to the next turn, we'll be fine. Thankfully, that field spell only protects from the first attack, so the second one will connect. Go to main 2. We're going to set a couple of cards, and then we will pass it back to our opponent. All right, they're going to go to the battle phase. They're going to attack. I will fire off a Lost Wind, targeting the Dragite. They will, of course, negate. And then we will wait till damage calc. There we go. Oh, we have to burn them both, but no big deal. I'm very happy to do that. All right, out my KAIRYU-SHIN, or things are about to get absolutely atrocious for you. Ooh, not a wise move. A second Fish Sonar, that's crazy. All right, we're going to begin with a Leviathan. We'll trigger the effect, and I think we want to get a Sea Stealth attack. Just protecting the Legendary Ocean at this point is so crazy. We'll go for Fish Sonar here. We are going to add from deck to hand. I think a Philossia is the correct pick. It negates a spell card that our opponent might be activating. We can fire off the Duality afterwards. Okay, 3 weird ones. We'll take the Prosperity. Now, unfortunately, we have added this turn, so... Oh, wow, never mind. I forgot that Prosperity is a really broken card. Okay, we will go to combat. We'll attack for 1,000,000 damage, and then in main phase 2, we can fire off the Prosperity and potentially get a trap card that will seal this game up. Oh, God, we're 100 off lethal. Terror King Salmon, why couldn't you be just a little bit more terrific? Okay, Prosperity time. Let's go for 6. We don't need anything in our extra deck. Definitely we don't need all of these cards that we put in here in order to facilitate Zeus lines. Like that. Nope. Nope. Ooh, Strike seems pretty unbeatable. Yeah, let's take a Strike. Strike, Sea Stealth attack, Spell negation, and a water-locking Gozen match for our opponent. Good luck. Can you stand up to the terror of the King Salmon? Let's find out. Oh, yep. Go for it, buddy. Oh, do I even let this resolve? I could negate it. No, that's fine. Go for it. Activate the Mopte. Activate the Mopte. See what happens. See if you can resolve it under my Phasalia. Ooh, Angel Trumpeter. That's a good one. Okay, fine. We'll just use our Sea Stealth attack here in order to protect our monster. Wow, we really are role-playing Mako Tsunami here. Second main, they can go for the Mopte. If they have a ritual monster in their hand I'm unfamiliar with. Yep, back comes the Phasalia, and this should be the end of the game. Sea Stealth 2 is the icing on the cake, but let's get that cake just a little bit more icy. I'm also going to take a copy of KAIRYU-SHIN of the Reef. We're going to activate Sea Stealth Attack 2. We are going to set Reef... and we are going to proceed to combat. Terror King Salmon, deliver the finishing blow. Oh, wow. What an epic game. So we're back with the deck, and this looks really good. Like, I don't know how to describe this, but this looks really, really good. You can see that we're not really playing any hand traps, and that's because our main win condition is our opponent massively overcommitting and then losing to the continuous effect of KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan. It's also like a type of effect that people really aren't capable of dealing with. If you look at end boards right now, there's not a lot of spell trap negation, but there's a lot of monster negation. And what are you going to do here? The KAIRYU-SHIN effect is a continuous one. You can't even like banish it once it hits the field to get around the Gozen lock. It happens as soon as the motherfucker hits the ground. Certainly a better build of this would not be playing Terror King Salmon, and probably not Maiden of the Aqua, who is only in here so Umi can remain on the field after you activate KAIRYU-SHIN of the Reef without Sea Stealth Attack 2 already on board. But definitely the bones of something powerful are in here. And there are a couple of cards that we're not playing that we could have considered. The Torrential Tribute Searcher, the Kraken. I mean, there's room to play, but a competitive deck surrounding KAIRYU-SHIN Leviathan is honestly not too far beyond the pale. I think it is very possible that this will be a powerful deck in a future metagame, and I look forward to jamming this deck until that happens.